What's up, guys? Today we're going to be counting down our picks for the top 5 coolest bounty hunters in Star Wars. Let's get into the video.
Number 5.
At number 5, BoSK. If you don't remember him from the Clone Wars, that's okay. However, if you don't remember him from his appearance in The Empire Strikes Back, when Vader recruits a bunch of bounty hunters to capture Han Solo and the Millennium Falcon, well, that's just unforgivable. What's cool about BoSK is that as a Trandoshan, hunting is historically ingrained in his particular species' culture. Standing at 6'8" with tough lizard skin and included heavy artillery to match, BoSK is one bounty hunter you don't want after a price on your head, and that's why we had to include him as our number 5 slot.
Number 4.
Coming in at number 4, we have the only non-living hunter on our list, IG-88, also featured in Empire as IG-88B.
But I want them alive.
IG is more widely known in materials from the expanded universe, now deemed Star Wars Legends. In these stories, IG-88 splits its programming into 4 separate units, A, B, C, and D. Aside from being state-of-the-art killing machines, these droids were responsible for an entire droid uprising movement. Their plan was to eradicate the galaxy of inferior biologicals. Unfortunately, IG-88's original unit was destroyed with the destruction of the second Death Star, and their plans never came to fruition. IG-88 also appears in the Nintendo 64 game Shadows of the Empire. Stay tuned for a playthrough series and a review coming soon.
Number 3.
Up next, we have the original Space Cowboy. That's right, we're talking about old Western Black Hat himself, Cad Bane.
That would be me. Cad Bane at your service. I'll take on any job. For the right price.
Known for his appearances in the Clone Wars, Bane is shown time and time again to be ruthless, never letting morals get in the way of a job. He is resourceful and even equips himself with specific support technology in order to better combat some of the most legendary warriors in the galaxy, the Jedi. The arc where Bane interacts with Obi-Wan, who is undercover as a bounty hunter named Rako Hardeen, is one of my absolute favorites. Any bounty hunter that goes toe-to-toe with the Jedi and gets away with it is worthy of respect in my book, and that's why we had to put Cad Bane as our number 3.
Number 2.
In at number 2, we have Din Djarin. For me, like so many other people, The Mandalorian is something very special and dear to my heart. The show overall is a lesson in how showing instead of telling is the most important aspect of good storytelling.
This is the way.
Even not knowing Din's name for nearly an entire season, or even seeing his face, we connect with Din not because of his cool armor, his tricked out ship, or his arsenal of incredible weapons. No, we connect with Din Djarin because of the decisions that he makes. Because if we had to turn in a precious little Grogu into people we knew were f***ed up just for money, we would do the same thing that he did.
Stand up.
Before we get to the number 1 slot, here's 3 more bounty hunters who we love who just didn't quite make it in our top 5 list.
Hello, darling. Looks like we're securing the back platform together.
Honey, this isn't about your cause. This is about revenge. My employer wants to get even with you. Simple as that.
Number 1.
And our number 1 just so happens to be the number 1 bounty hunter in the galaxy, Boba Fett. Boba Fett! It would be a criminal offense to not list Boba as our number 1, as he is the inspiration behind this list in the first place. Canonically, we first see Boba as a young boy in Attack of the Clones. Boba himself is a clone, a genetic replica of his father Jango, after his father's untimely death at the hands of Jedi douchebag Mace Windu. Boba was taken in by various bounty hunters who had held his father in high regard, as seen in the Clone Wars. In the original trilogy, Boba is widely known and loved, but more hardcore fans agree that the character's original death, so to say, left more to be desired. Leave it up to the boys Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni to give this character an epic on-screen redemption in Season 2 of The Mandalorian. In both the Clone Wars and The Mandalorian, Fett is shown to be a morally gray character, whereas in the original he was remembered more as an iconic villain. I for one am interested to see how they further develop the character in future projects. The Book of Boba Fett is due December of 2021, and I can't wait to see where they take it. That is all for this one, guys. Thanks so much for listening to our top 5 coolest bounty hunters list. Click like, subscribe, and be sure to leave your top 5 in the comments section below, and may the Force be with you.